Hey yo, this is your boy Myo Trav, coming at you with another Battlefield Hardline gameplay using the 300 knockout. I just unlocked this the other day, been playing it a lot with it lately, having a lot of fun. It's a pretty cool gun to run around, have a good time with, give you a little bit of a challenge. So in this video, I want to talk about a couple things related to the knockout. I first want to go into what I think about the grind to unlock it, and what worked for me, what helped out. Then I'm going to go into my preferred loadout with this gun, what I have found that helps me get good gameplays setting up this knockout. And then I got some tips that I think are going to help a lot of people that might have just unlocked a knockout, or with other snipers. Some of these tips will help you with some of the other snipers too, and how to be good, or at least maintain your own, staying aggressive while using the professional class. Lastly, I just want to kind of go over what I think of the knockout, how it compares to some of the other snipers, and how it compares to some of the other guns in Battlefield Hardline. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Let's kind of get right into it. So unlocking the knockout. Everybody knows this thing's a grind. It takes a lot of work to get this. And you guys have all seen the videos and all the different steps. I'm not really going to go into that. So I just kind of want to point out a couple things that helped me. All the kills and the stars and stuff come with the gameplay. So you'll get that as you go. With the camera coins are a pain in the ass. Y'all know that. Play TDM. I hate TDM. I hate the spawns. Don't like the style of it. It's not team oriented, but play it. Most maps work fine. A lot of times I would skip the real small maps, the block. I would skip. You could get coins in it, but it was a little bit more unorganized because the way the spawns were flipping all the time. It was a little bit more difficult to get coins or a gameplay. The Riptide one works really well for coins, as you all know. You put them on the trees on the outside. Sometimes you can get 2 coins a game. So the way I see it with the coins, that's 20 games of TDM. If you could deal with TDM that long, then you should be able to get those coins. Now, the professional Tier 4 unlocks, that's a little bit different. The way I did it, and the way I suggest doing it, is get your buddy to play as your hacker. With a good hacker, you can, playing Conquest Large, you can get Tier 4 every game. The 300 ticket maps, Bank Job and the Railroad one, those ones we would usually skip because it was a little bit more difficult to be sure that you were going to get Tier 4 reputation. But everything else, the normal 600 tickets, you can get it with a hacker. I'm on console, so there's no private servers, there's none of those boost servers, and if there were, I want to get into that stuff anyway. That's not how I do my stuff. So that's what kind of helped me. So once you get the knockout, here's some things I found with it. It's not like the other snipers, and you got to treat it differently. So the loadout I like is, I always do extended mags. I don't find the need for quick bolt because this one, your shots are really reactive. You're up close. If you miss the shot, you're probably going to be dead. And either way, if you get a hit marker, you're going to be switching your sidearm with this. This isn't one where you're taking 100-yard shots one after another, like you did with the other guns. I mean, sure, you'll get some long-range shots, but you don't need the quick bolt at those. You try it, you come out of ADS, you reload, then you go at it again. So I've been using the extended mags. I also have lately been playing with that 2x power fleer, the one that shows the enemy white hot, the one you're seeing in this game. This gun is best suited for low power magnification scopes for me. That's what I found. I like the ACOG, obviously that's the traditional. I like the 2x fleer. I've really been liking that one lately. And I also like the 1x IR for really close quarter maps, like Bank Job or the Hollywood Heights. I'll put on that 1x IR site, and that helps me out. You're definitely going to want to rock stealth training with this gun because you're close quarters a lot. Stealth trainer is going to help you get around without being heard. Footsteps are really loud in this game, so always run stealth. I mean, I run on every sniper class anyways, but definitely on the knockout you want to run stealth training. You can do your trip mine or grapple hook, whatever you want for the last one. Trip mines, I don't use a whole lot. I haven't built the habit of setting them all the time. That's just not my style. So I usually run like a grappling hook. That way, if some maps I might want to get up top and fall down on somebody or get the upper hand with the height advantage. So that's been kind of working for me. And then I rock frag. That way if I wound somebody, they run into a room. You'll see I got a couple frag kills in this gameplay. So I run frag. You can also run the incendiary, the Molotov. Flashbang helps if, you know, there's a couple people in one room. Sometimes they use that playing rescue. So that's pretty much the loadout. I also run the MAC-10. But that's pretty much the loadout. So some tips on using this thing. It all comes with practice. Practice. But I want to give you a couple tips that might help you perfect your practice. So you can kind of increase your learning curve and get a little bit better with this gun pretty early on. One, close range. This thing is pretty much going to be a one-shot kill up to 50. Now, that doesn't mean you shoot the guy in the leg or the foot, he's going to die. Alright, you're still going to find close range. You're going to get a lot of, not a lot, but you'll get hit markers. It'll put him down to health 7 because maybe you shot him in the waist, the shot wasn't right. So, you're going to do a lot of drag scopes with this. You're going to be dragging your sights up onto the chest. Always aim for the chest with this thing, close range. You don't need to get that headshot up close. So, shoot middle mass and make sure you get the kill. So you can do a lot of drag scopes. So play around with your sensitivity. I rock the standard 20 sensitivity. You might have to play around with it a little bit to find what's best for you. But you're going to do a lot of drag scopes. Get used to switching your sidearm every time if you're in a close range gunfight. That way if you miss the shot, you get a hit marker, you can pull your sidearm up and have a chance to finish that kill before he gets you. Practice no scopes. That's why we run the stealth training. If you see a guy, and you'll see me do it, and here you see a guy run out in front of you and he doesn't know you're there, come up to him and practice no scopes so you can kind of get used to the spread, get used to forcing yourself to stop, stay still, and get that no scope. Because sometimes that's going to be the difference. You're not going to have time to ADS. So get used to trying no scopes out. To get better at medium to long range with this, what I would do, because I said practice, okay? Practice every shot, even if it's a crazy shot. That's why I included some of these in this video. There's some long range 100, 150 plus shots I attempt in this, and it's more likely than not that you're not going to get the kill. You're going to get a hit marker, but it gives you practice. Learn the lead time on this gun. If the guy's running or walking, this gun, you got to have a big lead time because the bullet velocity is slower. So practice that lead time. Make mental notes. When you're doing the long range shots, get used to the drop. This gun has a lot of drop. So make the mental note. Did I get a hit marker on that guy? If I did, I have to aim a little bit higher next time. Those are the kind of things that are going to help you get used to adjusting for this sniper compared to the other sniper. Sometimes the other snipers are going to work better. Sometimes on some maps that are more open, you're going to take more long range shots. You might have to switch to some of the other sniper rifles. They're going to work better. So don't be afraid to go back to the Scout or the 700 or the other snipers because they are better medium to long range than this knockout is. So it's okay to switch back. Last couple notes on that. Before I unlocked this, when I was playing with the other snipers, what I would do is get a couple hundred kills with each of them, and then check your stats on them. I really liked the 700 at first, but I found that my stats, my kills per minute, my accuracy was just better with the AWM. It was probably the slower speed on it, but trust your stats. If there's one sniper that you're better with, you can get more kills per minute with. It'll show up after you get a couple hundred kills. You'll build a good feeling with certain snipers and stick to it. I'm not a huge fan of the Scout. Yeah, it's a great gun, but it just shoots so fast. It kind of takes some of the challenge away. So last, guys, what do I think of the knockout compared to other guns? Was it worth the grind? Absolutely. I love it. It is a lot of fun to use, and it's a very good gun for aggressive flanking. Okay, so what I mean by that is taking the side routes coming in from the side, sneaking up on the enemy, and you can usually do pretty good with this gun. Does it compete with the other guns? Yes and no. definitely if you pull out an AR, you're gonna get you typically get more kills, and it's a lot easier to chain kills together and clear out really busy areas with an AR. It's going to be more difficult to get the big kill gameplays, but it's also a fun challenge using this gun. Don't be afraid to try this gun out in different game modes. I have found the knockout can be very competitive in rescue, along with some of the other games. So give it a chance, try it out, and I guarantee you, you're going to be happy with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a like and sub to our channel. We'll be doing a lot more gameplays in the future. Appreciate y'all stopping by. This is Mile Trev, over and out.
PlayStation